Okay, this week is Carlos Ulberg versus Dominick Reyes, and I'm going to be talking about the main event. Because to be honest, I cannot be asked to talk about some prelim fighters for this card. To be honest, this card is not the best. It's really not the best. There's some decent fights that are like, okay, this fight might be fun, but on paper, shout out Anthony Smith, on paper these fights are ass. Like, I don't want to be talking about Jimmy Crute versus Ivan Arslan. Like, I'm good with giving a 10-minute breakdown about that. Let me just talk about the fight that we all care about. Dominick Reyes versus Carlos Ulberg. And listen, I'm leaning towards Ulberg heavy. I'm leaning towards him real heavy. And I want Reyes to win. Like, I'm a big fan of Reyes. If I had to pick someone who I really want to win, it would be Reyes. Like, I really want Reyes. Like, if I could pick one fighter to become a champion, it'd probably be Reyes. Or, I don't know, it'd probably be Reyes or, like, Joshua Van or Piotr Jan. But, it'd probably be Reyes, actually. I really like Reyes. He's such a good guy, such a good fighter, and he got screwed over. He should have been a champion, but anyways, yeah, I just think Carlos Ulberg, I think he beats him, and I think Ulberg is I think he's a stylistic matchup nightmare for Reyes, even though you don't think that. Like, you watch Ulberg fight, and you watch him pit-pat at range, throwing, like, one significant strike every 10 minutes, and some leg kicks, some calf kicks, some weak punches, and you're like, stylistic matchup, he's not a stylistic matchup nightmare for anyone. But I think for someone like Reyes, he is, who a lot of Reyes, all of his recent wins has been versus guys who like to close the distance. Smith, yes, Smith isn't dangerous at all, but you don't see Smith, pit-pattering at range. Like, he tries to go forward and he tries to break you. But, since Smith, he was at the end of his career and he took a lot of damage, so since he had that style, it was hard for him to do that at the end of his career. And same with Krylov. He likes to go forward, blitz forward, and KO you. And against someone like Reyes, who has great counters, you can't do that. Like, you're not going to be successful doing that unless you're super wild or, when Reyes was on his decline before his rise again, he was getting KO'd a lot. But still, someone who likes to go forward, and even if they have knockout power, I'd pick Reyes to beat that over someone like Ulberg, who's gonna, he's perfectly content with being on the back foot and not stepping 1 foot forward. Like, Ulberg, he could not step 1 foot forward in this fight. That'd be a safe bet to make. And I don't think Reyes is going to be able to beat someone who's on the back foot. I don't think Reyes is going to technically out kickbox Ulberg. Like, Ulberg, he's going to make it into a sparring match, and I don't think that's going to benefit someone like Reyes, who all of his recent wins have been by KO. Ulberg, yeah, they were boring decisions, and you can argue that he lost those fights, but they were decisions. I trust Ulberg to win a decision in a boring fight, that he's going to make it, because, dude, he's making it a boring fight versus Blachowicz. And yes, John is old, Blachowicz is old, okay, fine, but it's still Blachowicz who went to a draw with Magomed, like, who KO'd Reyes. Like, Blachowicz is really, he's really explosive, and, dude, I only really see Reyes winning this fight if he hurts him enough to steal around, kind of like Cheeto Vera versus Font, or if he KOs him, and I don't think he's going to KO Ulberg, because Ulberg, you're not getting KO'd by Blachowicz. I don't think you're getting KO'd by Reyes. Yes, I know stylistic, styles make fights, but if Reyes KOs someone, it's probably going to be by a counter. It's probably he's going to step back with a straight left and he's going to land. Like, he does that a lot. I don't think you're going to be able to counter someone like Ulberg because he doesn't go forward. Like, how are you going to counter? How are you going to step back counter when he's on the back foot the entire fight? Like, what are you going to step back into? Like, if Reyes tries to do a step back counter, he's going to step back, throw, and Ulberg's going to be on the other side of the cage. Like, you're not going to land on him. So I don't see him getting a KO that way. And Ulberg, listen, he's boring. Oh, yeah, he is boring. He sucks. But, he doesn't suck, but he is boring. But still, like, his calf kicks looked really good against Blachowicz. And yes, say we want about Blachowicz. Yes, he was old. Yeah, he looked the worst he's ever has looked before against Ulberg. And I still think John won that fight. I think John won that fight. But still, Ulberg looked really good in moments. Like, his calf kicks, it's really surprised me how successful he was with calf kicks. But because yes, even if John is old, John, he was able to completely fuck up Onk's legs, and he was completely just stopped Izzy's leg kick game. Like Izzy did not have a leg kick game at all against John because John just defended them all. He just checked them all. And against Pereira, Pereira has the best leg kicks in the game. And Blochev, he stopped a lot of them, but yeah, he was getting hit. But still, Ulberg, he really had success with those leg kicks, and that surprised me a lot, considering how good John is at defending that. And I think if someone like Blochev is not able to defend the calf kicks, I don't think Reyes is going to be able to defend the calf kicks. I think he's going to get hit, especially when he's trying to go forward and try and land shots. Ulberg is just going to be tapping him at range with the calf kicks. And dude, yeah, I see Ulberg I see Ulberg beating Reyes, which is unfortunate because I want Reyes to win. I want him to fight for the title, and I think he could give challenges to Magomed. Like Ulberg has, I mean, Reyes has great takedown defense, and he has good counters, and Ankalaev likes to blitz forward too in moments. So I think he could have more success against someone like Ankh than Ulberg, who's super fast and content to having a boring fight. And I really think that's the style to beat someone like Reyes. And we have seen a pattern with boring guys winning just because they're used to being boring. And when a fight gets boring, the guy who's used to it being boring is going to win. Just like if a fight gets exciting, you're going to lean towards the guy who's used to chaos. Like if Gaethje has a chaotic fight against like Fiziev, you're gonna lean towards Gaethje, even though Fiziev looks to be the more technical fighter and he'll win round one, but he'll lose the later rounds just because Gaethje's more used to the chaos. Ulberg is more used to boring and nothingness, which will benefit him against Reyes when boring nothingness is happening, because I don't think Reyes will force an exciting fight. And yeah, it is going to be unfortunate because I do want Reyes to win, and it is going to be boring. I do think this fight will be boring, and the more boring it is, it just favors someone like Ulberg. So yeah, I got Ulberg by decision. Of course, I don't think he KOs Reyes, but I do think he beats Reyes' leg up. I think he beats it up, and then I think he'll just like pit pat range. Like maybe he'll hit him with 3 significant strikes. Um, but I have a feeling this fight's gonna be so boring that people are gonna be saying robbery. People are gonna be calling robbery like they did against Blochev. But yeah, I got Ulberg winning this fight, and that's it for the prediction. See you in the next one. God bless.